Hello, Pupper Gang. Welcome once more to the Pupper Zone. I'm your host, Twitter, and today I just blasted your eardrums because I fucking went too close to the mic. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Welcome. We have our schedule for the week now. Today is one of only 2 streams that I have in the week today, but I hope to, this is too loud for me now. I just muted it. This is too loud for me now. I'm going to switch to this. How are we doing? The fam has left, Daniak. You're sad. I'm sorry to hear that, but at least you spent some good time with them. You know, that's something great. That's something incredible and awesome, and you love it. But yeah, we are here. We are here, and today is a special day because we're going to be fulfilling a sub goal reward that you guys are getting, obviously. That being, we're making an Isaac item tier list. Probably won't be seeing them for a couple of years, so yeah, damn. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I haven't seen family from Venezuela in years, so I feel you. I'm in a similar boat. Yeah, I get the feeling well. But yeah, we are here. We are excited. We are gonna be doing the tier list. So let me just already start pulling that stuff up. If you guys were not aware, we did have a sub goal reward of creating an Isaac tier list, so that's where we find ourselves now. This is it. Guppy's Ion S. Shut up. Also, hello, Fablocks. And hello, Daniak. And hello, Cool Kid. Hello, everybody else who might be in the chat right now at this present time. Hope you guys are doing great. Fuck this bit, I swear to God. I don't know. I have to do an intro for the video. We're going to obviously eventually make this into a video. I don't think I'll be editing it up very much, but probably putting it up as like my tier list video. But yeah. The Isaac item tier list. Let's do a little bit of intro. Hello, Pupper Gang. Welcome once more to the Pupper Zone. I'm your host, Tater, and today we find ourselves doing an Isaac item tier list. This is a sub goal reward for those of you who watch the stream. And yeah, there are 719 or 717 items total in the Binding of Isaac. 719 including like Dogma and Recall, I think. So there's a lot of stuff. The bit was already done, Golden Raccoon. You missed it. Guppy's Eye does not need to be in tier S. In fact, let's go find Guppy's Eye already. We're starting it off like this. Where's Guppy's Eye? Guppy's Eye is a later item. I think this is organized by what do you call it? Thank you, Wii Sports. Highly appreciate it. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. We're taking this thing all the way, and I'm giving my honest opinion. The honest opinion is that this thing is B tier. I know, already starting things off with a controversial take. Guppy's Eye, B tier. It gives you vision of 4 things: chests, fireplaces, shopkeeps, and sacks. 4 things. You know, it's a Guppy Eye. It's a Guppy item, so transformation, obviously, which puts it up a little bit higher than probably it would be if it didn't have the transformation. It's good. It's a good utility item. It's a good utility item, but it's nothing special, nothing incredible. The most value comes from Guppy's transformation. Exactly. Yes, I agree with that. I agree that if it didn't have the Guppy's transformation on it, it would probably be C tier in my opinion, or low B, you know? Right now, it sticks around like mid to high B in my opinion. Now let's actually go in order. Okay. A lot of items are like just stat-based focus, and that is where we're going to come into the idea of what stats I value more than others. Sad Onion is one of said items. I think, okay, Sad Onion tier 3. It gives a like plus 0.7 tier rate up. I think this goes in B tier as well. But high B tier. Something that just like raises one stat only. Like, it's very nice to see, obviously. It's not something that's just gonna like carry through your entire run though, you know? Let me know what you guys think though. I don't know if it's I'm conflicted whether it should be high B or low A, you know? Because like it's just like a very high tier up, but that's all it is at the end of the day. I really just tried to turn the volume down by adjusting my fucking brightness. Damn. That's not the right way to go. But I don't know. Tiers is second best stat. I don't know. Yeah, I know it's second best stat, which is why I'm stuck between high B and low A. It might be a low A. It might be a low A. You might be right. Tiers is probably one of the best things you want to see. I think it's going to get a lot easier once we have other items on the tier list as well to like bounce off of to see where I really want to be like actually having stuff or not in comparison to other things. I'll leave it in low A for now. I'll just leave it in A and like see how we organize it as that goes on. I'll leave it there for now. This is also something that you guys are influencing, so if your comments are taken into account for sure. Don't worry. Triple shot. Inner eye. Now the thing is, this is 3 shots. Yes, it is. But it's also a pretty big tier rate down. It is a quality 2, I'm pretty sure. I would definitely put this also somewhere between high B and low A. Probably high B, because the tier rate down, the tier rate multiplier down is what really kills it for me. Not the biggest fan of inner eye. Yeah, I think the tier rate down is what really does it for me in the sense of like, damn, this just this sucks. like it sucks to get sometimes in that situation. Thank you for the like, by the way, on the TikTok. Go disputed. But yeah, that's where I think I'm gonna leave it for right now. Homing, awesome, incredible. I think this is an A item already. You can't just drop this out of the blue. What's up? Hello, nerds. Welcome in. Yeah, this was the next sub goal reward to do, and I wanted to do it today as opposed to Thursday. It's an S tier, the fuck? Okay, homing is good, but all it gives is homing. Something that gives homing along with something else, like Sacred Heart, like C-section, that sort of stuff, I will put in S. I think homing on its own is high A, but it is not S tier in and of itself. I think the homing shots on their own are probably top of A. I would put it top of A, you know? But it doesn't give anything else, you know? If you have a shit build, even if you have homing, like it's gonna be really good. Sorry, I'm fucking dehydrated. Had law school orientation today, and I didn't drink that much water throughout it. But homing alone on its own, high A. If it conferred anything else, obviously there's other items that confer homing and that confer something else as well. Those are going in S for sure. Homing can carry a run. Okay, Cricket's Head, very easy. That's an S tier. Damage multiplier, damage up. I don't think we need to talk too much about Cricket's Head. Now, okay, here we are. My reflection. This item, I'm pretty sure was buffed. In the what are we seeing? You're saying that your message wasn't sent. Homing alone is the highest A. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the highest A, but it is a high A. That's for sure, nerds. I thought I commented on that. I thought I had commented on it already, but I would put it on high A, not the highest A. My reflection is a really good item in my opinion. I'm pretty sure it gives a damage multiplier and it gives a range up, a big range up if I'm not mistaken. My reflection. I'm gonna look it up on the side here for a second. I should just have the wiki open in case of any questions, realistically. My reflection. It gives not a damage multiplier, but damage up, minus luck. Oh wait, yeah, it gives a range multiplier is the thing, and a shot speed multiplier as well. I just like the fact that it's a damage up. 5 tiers are not enough anyway. Yeah, that's why it's going to be also a comparison of where stuff is in the different tiers as well. I'm going to skip this song. I'm also going to skip this song. I'm going to skip this song as well. I want something calm, please. I don't want lava chicken. Sure, we'll put this for right now. I like the idea. I feel like personally, I really like my reflection because of the big range up and also a damage increase from it. Even if it is a luck down, I want to put this somewhere between high B and low A. I think this is I think seeing this in a run, I feel better seeing it than Inner Eye, but not better than Sad Onion because of the look down. So I think I'll put it either here or here. It's 1.5 damage up and massive range and shot speed. Yup. You're bugging out a game to get a damage boost so you can totally destroy a killer. Understandable, field loss. I think I'm going to put it low A. I really like the item. Number 1. Yes, it is a big tier rate up, but the range multiplier down can sometimes really kill a run. I think I'm going to put this thing in low B. That's just what's calling to me immediately. We got to kind of get... I'm not going to spend too much time on every single item, you know? But the fact that it gives that range multiplier down can really kill a run sometimes, even with the tier rate increase. So I would put that in a low B for sure. Blood of the Martyr. Blood of the Martyr is a damage up and also has a good interaction with Book of Belial and the Devil card. I like it. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it is a damage up, which does already put it pretty up there. It's not going to be in C tier. That's for sure. I think the interactions it has with Book of Belial and the Devil card put it at a high B for me. Because, like, it's not the biggest amount of damage without them. Number 1 doesn't break the tier cap. Yeah, number 1 also doesn't break the tier cap. It's not a tier... It's not a fire rate increase. It is a tier rate increase, which also means that's part of the reason why it's, like, you know... doesn't feel good to get that range multiplier down with the tier rate increase. But yeah, Blood of the Martyr, I think I would put higher B. Given that... I don't know, I just feel like once it gets that interaction with Book of Belial or the Devil card, I mean, the damage increase is pretty nice. On its own, it's not the biggest thing in the world. Brother Bobby! I think these regular little familiars... I like familiars. You see, I like familiars. In the beginning of runs, they basically like almost double your damage output. That being said, I mean, they're also conjoined progress and stuff like that. I'm not putting damage ups in A. Yeah, no, yes, a damage up. I'm putting Blood of the Martyr high B, but not every damage up is going to go in A. That's for sure. Just because it's a damage up doesn't mean it's going to go up in A. I think Brother Bobby. I think stuff like Brother Bobby, Sister Maggie, and that stuff like that, I think I would put top of C. They're conjoined interactions. They're really helpful in the beginning of a run, but they kind of just don't exist later on. So top of C, I think, makes sense for those basic familiars that don't really do much besides just shoot another tier that's like yours. Skatole. You know, I'm going to be honest. Brothers Bobby, low-key better than Guppy's Eye. For the beginning of a run, which is why I think like top of C, maybe bottom of B. Early game. Yeah, early game it's better, but then later on it just falls off very quickly. The only benefit of taking Brother Bobby by the end of a run is if you haven't gotten conjoined yet. I think that's really the only benefit. So I'm going to keep it at C. I'm going to stick to my guns. Skatole. It's helpful. Friendly fly enemies. Friendly fly enemies can be pretty helpful. Your surprise +1 damage is ranked lower than 0.7 tiers. I think the -1 luck does affect it a little bit for sure. Luck can be a pretty important factor for a lot of things. I don't know where to put Skatole. I think Skatole... You mean Blood of the Martyr? Oh. Is Blood of the Martyr +1 damage on its own? Thought it was less. It is +1 damage on its own. But it's only +1 damage. I'm still going to keep it there, personally. I don't know. Tears matter more to me than damage, I guess. Okay, Skatol, I think I'm putting somewhere in C. Because yes, it's helpful to have like fly enemies not attack you and stuff like that. But then, other than that, it can be a really helpful thing, but only in certain situations. Skatol's watered down Guppy. What do you mean? It's B or A, your call. Watered down Guppy. You get fly enemies as allies instead, yes. It's still not something I'm like incredibly happy to see. And it's going to be a bit of a long stream. It's okay. I don't think it has as much value, in my opinion. I'm gonna leave it there. Halo of Flies. Halo of Flies. You're confusing things. All good. I think you mean the mulligan. Yeah, you're thinking of the mulligan. Yeah, I think you're thinking of the mulligan. I'm gonna skip this song. Okay. Yeah, let's get ourselves moving a little bit more here. Halo of Flies. It's projectile protection. What if we do this? No, I don't think... Because this can be helpful very much later on with enemies that summon fly enemies and stuff like that. The Skatol. Halo of Flies, just kind of like protecting against shots, can be really good. I think I'm going to put that top of C. I think I will put Skatol a little bit higher just because of the fact that you can get like brimstone flies and stuff like that from it. An extra life is just already very helpful. But it's just that, an extra life. You die, you get 3 heart containers and just exist. It's a valuable resource. Would any extra life be an A? I don't like the sound of that. I feel like I see a 1-up, and I think like, oh, cool, moving on. Because most of the time, you shouldn't really be caring too much about having an extra life. I don't know. I feel like top of B for 1-up makes sense in my head. Magic Mush, up here. Is it better than Cricket's Head is the question. The answer might surprise you. What do we think? Magic Mush or Cricket's Head better? I think Magic Mush feels like it's a little better, right? Because Cricket's Head multiplier is... What's the Cricket's Head multiplier? It's the times 1.5 to get a damage up. Whereas, yeah, okay, Magic Mush, you get maybe a slightly less increase of damage up when you pick it up. What items am I ranking, Cheese? Everything. 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 I'll do more consolidated ones maybe in the future, but for now we're doing everything. But I think Magic Mush is definitely better than Cricket's Head. It gives you other shit besides just damage. And it still gives you the same damage multiplier. So, yeah. I think we keep it like that. Okay. This one is the Virus, if I'm not mistaken. The Virus. Okay. Contact Poison. A speed up, right? And it's spun. Contact Poison, speed up, and spun set. I think we put this right here. I think a lot of the spun stuff is probably going to go in B. A lot of the syringes, because like spun is a pretty good transformation. I mean, it gives you damage up, speed up, a random pill, and yeah, it's not a bad transformation. I like spun. It's a pretty good transformation. All right, this one is... What is this one? It's Roid Rage. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, this one is a speed and range up. That's it. and it's part of Spun. I think I would put it at the bottom of B. And HP up on its... Oh, this is also a full heal. HP up and full heal. I think I also put bottom of B. But it's a full heal, so I'll put it a little bit higher than a few things here. Because of it being a full heal. This is also a full heal, Raw Liver, and it's also an HP up, right? I'm pretty sure Raw Liver is an HP up. Is a 2 HP up and a full heal. Yes. So this is just a better of this. 2 hearts up is pretty nice. And a full heal as well. The question is... Magic Mush is like trade 0.2 hitbox and you're bigger for 0.3 speed, 2.5 range, 1 heart container, and full heal. And a damage multiplier. You get a times 1.5 damage multiplier with Magic Mush Nurse. Compared to Cricket's Head. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah. I mean, the being bigger, I don't mind very much, honestly. It's also a progress towards the fun guy transformation, which I forget what that does. I think it gives you an HP up, if I'm not mistaken. I think overall Magic Mush is still just going to be better. 0.2 damage. Sorry, confusion today. No worries. Yeah, it grants a heart container. Yeah, 1 HP up. Yeah. Okay. Raw Liver, does the +2 HP as opposed to +1 HP put it above anything here is the question. I don't think so. I think it literally just puts it above the heart. I think it still stays in B. Now, okay. The skeleton key and the dollar. Both of these are very useful. Same thing with Pyro whenever we find it. Why do we like the heart so much? It's a full heal. Both the heart and the liver are a full heal, which I think is pretty big. Whenever you pick them up, that can be extremely useful for whenever you're rigging anything related to like dropping red hearts and stuff like that. So I think just the fact that it's a full heal, compared to a lot of other HP up items that only heal 1 heart or don't even heal a heart when you pick them up, that's like extremely big, enough to put it in B tier as opposed to something like C tier. Now, something that gives you a max out on your consumable, I think I would put in B tier. Very useful. I think I would put this stuff in top of B tier. Maybe not as high as an extra life, but I would definitely put it up here. It's just you basically don't have to worry about keys the entirety of the rest of the run. Same thing with a dollar. I mean, you will have to worry about coins later on, but it gives you an entirety of a set of money to use for the rest of a run. So I think both of those being at the top of B tier makes sense to me. Just for utility, like they're incredibly good utility. Now, times 10 bombs. Picking this up, at most, in a moment, I'm like, oh, good. Like in the beginning of a run, I'm like, oh, good. Now I have 10 bombs. Otherwise, it sucks to see this. So I think we're putting that down as our first D tier item. Not gonna lie, I don't like seeing times 10 bombs. Or 10 bombs, whatever the fuck. Flight. Transcendence. Our first flight item, gamers. Flight is incredibly giga useful. The fact that this only gives flight, though, makes me think this goes on a low A. What do we think about that? Flight on its own is incredibly giga useful. Gives you access to a bunch of stuff. You no longer have to worry about stuff like spikes, and you can get into curse rooms for only 1 hit of damage, that sort of thing. So I think flight on its own is just really useful. But you know, I would put it at A over here. Probably, maybe even ahead of these things, but not ahead of homing. Maybe. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay. Compass. You would so much rather have 10 bombs early on than some random familiar that doesn't help for conjoined. Most of the time, I wouldn't. I see 10 bombs, I will most likely not pick it up. I see a familiar that like either deals contact damage or some other kind of like extra DPS damage, I'm probably more likely to start that run as opposed to the 10 bombs run. I know that bombs can be used for combat and stuff like that and everything, and I do use them for combat and that stuff, but wasting my first item slot on something that, yes, it's going to guarantee me bombs, but I can also just get bombs from rune clear rewards and have that item slot be literally anything else. My hair is a mess today. Sorry about that. I just feel like that makes it a waste. Compass. Now, just to confirm, what exactly is it that Compass shows us? I'm pretty sure it shows us literally all special rooms. Yeah. Okay. That's really useful. This is going in B. Mapping, I think, in general is like a pretty good, like, kind of B-ish area. It's similar utility to stuff like Guppy's Eye, where it's showing you where stuff is, as opposed to Guppy's Eye showing you what stuff is where. I think I would put it, like, around the same area as Guppy's Eye. Of course, you would also reset, but like, you'd prefer it as second treasure. You'd prefer it as second treasure item. I don't know. I still wouldn't like it. That's me personally. Me personally, I wouldn't like it. All right, all these HP up items that are just like, you know, boss item HP ups, I think these are all going in C tier, in my opinion. It's literally just an HP up and maybe a heal of one heart. You know, most of the time you would rather find anything else in a boss room than these things, personally. Spoon for speed. My spoon. This is just a speed up, granted. It's a like plus 0.3, I'm pretty sure. It's a pretty good speed up. I think I put it top of C. Same thing with the belt. Do I think it's better than Halo of Flies is the question. Yes, I feel like speed can be a very important factor. For sure. 4 score and 7 years ago, sure. We have so many items still. Holy shit. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Okay. Let's think here for a second. What's this fucking item called? Is it just Mom's Underwear? Yeah, it is just Mom's Underwear. I completely forgot. This is a range up, and it spawns flies. I'll also put this at the top of C. I mean, the flies help, but they immediately just go away. It's not a regeneratable fly thing. This gives you 3 to 6 flies. And it's a range up. Same. This is contact damage and range up. This we're getting a lot of items that we're probably just going to keep in C here. They're not really like super important. This is range up and a heart, I'm pretty sure. Mom's lipstick. Yes, it spawns a random heart. These are all parts of the Yes Mother transformation, which, granted, I'm going to be honest, I don't really care about the Yes Mother transformation that much. This is an identical item, I'm pretty sure, so we're just going to put that up here. So much rather have Halo and fighting Deli than another speed up over the cap. I'm going to shut up. I disagree too much. No, you're good. You're good. The interaction is much appreciated. I want to know your guys' thoughts on what I'm putting down as well at the same time. Don't worry. That being said, most of the time, if you've let a tier get so close to you at that point, it's not looking good. Cricket's head is just damage up, overrated. Billy, it's a damage multiplier as well, a 1.5 times damage multiplier. Definitely keeping that at S tier. All right, the Bible. You only disagree with valuing tiers over damage. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. But I feel like Blood of the Martyr is always a very underwhelming item. I'm not gonna put every damage item in B tier. That's that for sure. Don't think that. But right now, just Blood of the Martyr, I just don't really care about. Bibble, okay. As a speedrunner, I know that's not the only factor that I'm valuing here, but the Bible can really be super good. That being said, I find literally any other book, if I'm not speedrunning, I'm probably replacing the Bible. Put Bible in C? I'm gonna have to disagree. I think the Bible goes in low B because of the fact just one shot's a boss. It's not even a challenge for most runs. It gives you flight. It gives you flight when you don't have flight. which can be very good. Exactly. It's awesome, but it has to compete against every single other active item. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to put it in low B. The fact that it one-shots, yes, Mom's Foot and Mom's Heart are normally not even a challenge for most runs, but I've appreciated the fact that if you are not sitting down and rigging a run for an hour or like 45 minutes, that the Bible can sometimes be like a bit of a crutch that really helps out when you've got a lackluster run going forward, when you're not just like hardcore resetting to get a good start every time, you know? If it was passive, it would have been A, you'd put it in B. Yeah, I just don't know exactly where to put it in B because it gives flight. It gives flight, and that's a very important utility. But it has to compete with other active items. So I think I would personally put it like here. I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to keep it there for sure. Think about Hush and Boss Rush completions. That's where it's strong. Yeah, that's true. It helps. It helps with speed. That's the thing. It helps with speed. It helps with speed. Book of Belial. Okay, look. Book of Belial gets overshadowed by probably a lot of other stuff, but I personally love Book of Belial. I personally love Book of Belial. Raw liver best in B tier. Middle B tier for Book of Belial. Okay. Okay, remember, this is also my personal feelings about items sometimes here. It scales your damage crazy in Boss Rush. Yeah, if you have anything that lets you rack up charges in a fight or anything like that, Book of Belial does go insane. Let me also see the amount of damage that it gives you per use. Also, hello, Poggin. What's up? Welcome in. It gives +2 damage for a room. It gives +2 damage for a room. Scroll down and rate random item. Not right now. Belial is high B, low A. It gives double chance. True. That is true. That does actually add on to my thoughts on it. It does give double chance. I'm thinking of putting it high B. That's what I'm thinking. I think I would actually just put it like right next to Blood of the Martyr. Just like higher than it. No, I don't think Book of Belial is A tier, although I wish it were. I love the item. But it gets overshadowed by a lot of other active items. The fact that it's an active item, there are other active items that I would want to take that would probably be better. You know? It's easy win in Boss Rush. I get that, but like, you got to think of bigger picture. You know, also, hello, Floppa. Welcome in on the Twitch side of things. From this week on, you'll be participating in streams less because you start college. Hey, man, I'm going to be streaming less because I started law school. That looks painful. Yeah, I got to think about this. My door just randomly opened. Lovely. Something to do with just the fact that it's I don't know. Fucking weird. Oh no, I'm thinking about whether I put it higher or not. I like Book of Belial a lot. Not gonna lie. Playing Zomboid with a friend, you set it so you have a normal speed zombies on daytime, but nighttime they turn into sprint. Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. I think I'd leave it here. I think I'd leave it there. Good. Ghost. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave Book of Belial right there. Necronomicon. Most of the time early on in a run, this is a full room clear, but it takes 4 charges, I believe, to charge. If I'm not mistaken. Which really kills it. Yeah, it's a 4 charge item. It's most likely a C tier in my thoughts. Where in C tier? I will say, recharge one-shotting 1 room. This is just a nothing burger item. It's a 4 charge, which makes it even worse. Super duper low C. Like Brother Bobby. I don't know about super duper low C. If you have no other active item, like Necronomicon is doing something for you. Just want to know where to put it in C. Do I put it below HP ups? Takes Necronomicon. There's other books in library. Never. Yeah, you're right. It's like green thing that damages the whole room, but with 4 charges. Yeah, I think honestly, is it better or worse than an HP up? It's probably just worse. Honestly. The poop, the shit. If you have petrified poop, this thing is incredible. Which makes me want to put it above Necronomicon. I don't even know, man. I don't ever want to take this item, honestly. You know the Daniel X versus a cooler Daniel X meme? That's Necronomicon versus Flush. Really? Does Flush just, like, deal that same amount of damage? No, it doesn't. I mean, this thing's into poop, which I guess is just kind of better. I think I'm leaving the poop at the top of D. I think the only way it's useful is if you have petrified poop, and there's no... I mean, you have a chance of getting it whenever you break the poop that you spawn. It can bridge gaps by you bombing the poops and stuff like that as well. But it's still bleh. It's still bleh. Doesn't it, like, clear the room in 3 charges versus 4? What do you mean? I think Flush would be better than Necronomicon as well anyway. Because, like, it can insta-kill shit bosses. Flush insta-kills all non-boss enemies. That is true. That is true. That is true. Golden one, hello? No, I don't care about... I mean, the only other interaction is the whole Midas touch turning your poops into golden poops. It's still not an item that I'm going to keep over most other active items. I'm putting it at the top of D. Mr. Boom. No, Mr. Boom. It's a free bomb. It's a free bomb every 2 rooms that deals more damage. You don't get a holy poop by using the poop. Right? Regardless, I hate the holy poop, not gonna lie, because it just breaks very easily. If you have hallowed ground, it will always spawn a white poop. That's interesting. You know that. This and Doctor's Remote is the same thing, both low C. Yeah. I think it goes above Necronomicon because that at least has value in the sense of, like, being able to put it down to get serums and stuff like that. It's just cooler. Daniel X, still bad. Yeah. I think... Yeah. I think I'm going to leave it there. Tammy's Head is probably a C tier, but I just don't know exactly where to put it in C tier because of the fact that it can have good synergies with certain builds. Like, if I have a homing brim build, I'm using this thing every room. Yeah, for synergies, I think I agree. I think putting it up here is fine. Doctor's Remote is free bombs, guys. It's the same thing as the Mr. Boom. And it's a 2-charge thing. It's the same, except it's a directly remote controlled airstrike as opposed to dropping the bomb. It's free bombs, yeah, but it's 2 room charge free bombs. I think I'm actually gonna put it higher. I think you're right. It has more value because it is free bombs. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right. I'm gonna put Mr. Boom up there. Not gonna lie. Free bomb every 2 rooms. Not bad. Mom's Bra, I'm putting back here. I fucking hate this item. It literally feels like half the time it doesn't do anything. That's Mr. Boom, not Dr. Remote. I know, but Mr. Boom is practically the same thing. It's still a free bomb every 2 rooms. So we're gonna also put that there. Kamikaze. Kamikaze. Mr. Boom is worthless. It gets replaced. But it's still a free bomb. Breakfast should be higher because you can get it in every run if you ball hard enough and exhaust the pools. Dr. Remote is good early on. They both do the same thing. Lowest C for Kamikaze. They do similar things, Doctor's Remote. Doctor's Remote actually does 20 times Isaac's damage, whereas Mr. Boom deals 185 damage. Lowest C for Kamikaze. I would put Kamikaze at a higher value than Necronomicon, that's for sure. Tammy's that low as Criminal. If you don't have a synergy for it, then it doesn't really do much. Maybe it's my skill issue. I don't bomb bosses. Why is number 1 that high? You literally get 4 range. You don't get 4 range. You get a times 0.9 multiplier to range. And you get a plus, what is it, 0.7 tears up? It's plus 1.5 tears up. It is not a low tears up. That is double Sad Onion. More than double Sad Onion or Wire Coat Hanger. It's a really big tears up. Actually, it's not a 0.9. It's a minus 20% range multiplier. Sorry about that. Your range will not decrease below 4. And also P. I don't know about that. Okay, Mom's Pad, same thing as Mom's Bra. I do not care for it. The only difference is this one is 2 instead of 4 charges, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. It also spawns a blue fly, but I would not keep this item. At all. Okay, Bob's Rotten Head. I like it. Where am I putting it is a question. It's also a free bomb every 2 rooms, right? Bob's Rotten Head. But it also has poison. The bomb can actually fly. It's a 185 plus Isaac's tier damage. And the poison deals 3 times your damage. Slightly worse Mr. Boom because it's harder to aim. Put it right behind Mr. Kaboom. I would argue it's better because it's an instant explosion as opposed to having to wait for the bomb to go off. You don't have to kind of like calculate whether the bomb will go off at the same time that something is near it. You just have to get away from the thing and then immediately throw it. I would put it right above Mr. Boom. And put it right here. That's where I would put it. All right, regular teleport. Regular teleport. This thing fucking is really ass. But it is a teleport that can get you out of stuff like curse rooms. Or challenge rooms. It's a teleport. So like it's teleport every 2 rooms. But it's a random room. And it can teleport you to the secret room or super secret room. I think I'm gonna put this super low C. Higher than Necronomicon. Also Poison Cloud? Yes, also Poison Cloud as well. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it... Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it above Kamikaze. I think we have like the HP up barrier. Like, is something better than just the regular HP up with 1 HP heal or not? I know you guys might be questioning why we have Raw Liver and this up here. It's because they're both full heals, which I think is a lot more valuable. But yeah, we have like the HP up barrier for the tier list here. Regular teleporter's hot ass. You generally would rather take poop because if you have bombs, it at least allows you to get through gaps. Yes, but the teleporter lets you out of challenge rooms and stuff after taking whatever's in there for free. Gets you out of a curse room without having to spend the other HP. That sort of thing. So like it's more useful in my opinion. Yum Heart. Teleport is definitely a D. Teleport 1 and Yumheart in their own tier below D. I don't know about that. Yumheart is extremely valuable. If you're rigging with red HP, never shows up when you need it. Okay, I get that. But it's not so much that. It's like, if you do have it, how valuable is it? If you have a bunch of red HP and you need to rig with it, I mean, Yumheart can lead to an infinite. You don't want to get teleported to I Am Error or Mom. It is not possible to teleport to I Am Error with the regular teleport. So that's not part of that. I'm gonna leave it there. Yumheart, I'm gonna put... I really value red heart rigging. I really value rigging with your red health and that sort of thing. I'm going to put it in C. Yeah, it is possible to teleport to Imera with pills. Yeah, pills can send you to the Imera. I want to put it behind Mr. Boom. Regenning your HP, even if it's a 4-room charge, I mean, you can get extra uses out of something like a sack room or a blood donor machine and a floor. That can be very useful. Jesse! Odyssey! Jesse! Insane? I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, do you not value being able to get good value out of red HP stuff that you have on a floor? Do you rig with red HP or not? I know it doesn't work with every character, but if you have red HP like that, it's going to be more useful than just a simple HP up. It's Z tier, bro. You clearly have just not used it well enough. You can get an infinite with Yumheart. Freaking sharp plug car battery, and then anything that activates off of taking damage. And I'm pretty sure that you just... Okay, no, not like that. It's not a full infinite. It's the Maggie that has the full, the Tainted Maggie. But still, it's a useful item. Yumheart is very useful. What is going to be the lowest item? I have no clue, but we're going to get there eventually. Now, Lucky Foot is actually very useful. I mean, it's a luck up. It's better gambling odds. More room clears. More rewards from beggars. Lowest item has to be TM Trainer. You know, I kind of agree. I think I agree with that one. I hate TM Trainer. And this is also the effect of a PhD, where you get bad pills turned into good. I think Lucky Foot's going into B tier for the utility. It's just such a good item. Not gonna lie. I think I put it like here. Yumheart and Sacrifice Room, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. TM Trainer S plus tier. No, Billy. All right, Doctor's Remote, here we are. Now, me personally, I'm going to put it right behind Mr. Boom because just me personally, I do not prefer using airstrikes. And also, it's less damage overall, unless you have really high damage because it's 20 times your damage. Mr. Boom does 185 damage. In order for you to be able to deal more damage with Doctor's Remote, I'm pretty sure it's 2 airstrikes. You would need to have 9 damage already, I think. Maybe more than that. To be able to deal more damage than Mr. Boom. But they're both still bombs to use. So, you know, it's just a slightly worse, in my opinion, Mr. Boom. Piercing, on its own, very good. Hello, Avi Riley. Welcome in. How are you doing? On the TikTok side of things. Where are we putting piercing on its own? I value piercing a lot. Piercing can be very useful just in general. Like... You're doing good. Glad to hear it, Riley. I just don't know where to put piercing as its thing on its own, you know? It's hard to say. Personally, it's hard to say. Thank you for the like, by the way, on the live. Allows you to hit multiple things at once if you're shooting stuff. I feel like piercing on its own is probably like top of B. What do we think about that? I feel like piercing on its own is just like really, really good. Piercing with something else gets elevated. It's just swarms damage. That's still really useful. Personally, piercing's goated high B. Yeah, I think I would put it high B. I don't know about top of B. Maybe not top of B. Thank you for the share, by the way. But yeah, I agree. I think high B, top of B, somewhere around here. I think that works. Hogan, remember you said when you said that you were going to draw Doggy Spamton, you tried, but the proportions and the fact that the puppet just makes it look weird. You should still share whatever it is that you drew. I love fan art, and I love the art that you guys draw for sure. That'd be very cool to see. But yeah, I think you're right though, Nurs. It really is just a swarm factor. I think I'm gonna put it here. Sure, someone can do better. Well, if you show your example, then that'll still help people to get a better grasp for that. Okay. Shoop the Whoop. I like Shoop the Whoop. I think Shoop the Whoop is a very useful active. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're getting a spam share of the live. Thank you, Riley. I highly appreciate it. I don't know if you have to share it that many times. Shoop low B. I think I agree. I think that's exactly where I was thinking of putting it. Not gonna lie. I just don't know if it's better or where. I think... I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put. I'm gonna leave it here for just a moment while I read messages. You remember you made a Repentance Plus tier list in the tier list website and it took you like 3 hours? Yeah, that's about how long I expect this to take us. No, dog, you don't understand. It was so bad I just closed the drawing program without saving. Damn, that's not good, Foggin. You gotta get back there and do that again. Mac, your computer crashed and it didn't save it. Oh, no. That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. How much damage is Shoop? I'm not sure, but it's a brim shot. I think it uses your damage. It deals double your tier damage. The laser hits up to 12 times, and status effects can be applied to the laser. I just really like it. Because it's a brimstone laser, so it has piercing. It can hit an entire area of a room, you know? Compared to the bomb items. 2 times your damage hitting 12 times. Just being at base 3.5 damage times 2 and then times 12. Yeah, that's only 84 damage, but that's 84 damage split across multiple enemies, like in a line, as opposed to having to be concentrated in one area. I don't know. It's a better room clearer, in my opinion, than the Mr. Boom or the Doctor's Remote. You got to go. All right, no worries, Riley. Thank you for stopping in. Is Swoop a reference to something? Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And every tier effect, yeah. Highest C. I definitely think I put it where it's at, actually. I want to keep it in low B. Because it's remember, guys, every person who makes their tier list has their own personal things. I personally just like Shoop the Whoop a very good amount. I think I value it more than these other things when it comes to stuff like room clearing. I just enjoy using it more, and I think it's a more valuable room clear with the brim effect, personally. Pretty sure Henry Stickmin, right? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what the reference is. I'm a fire in Malaysia. Oh, whatever the fuck. You like Belial more than Blood of the Martyr? I do. I do, unironically. Belial just makes Blood of the Martyr better. But Belial on its own, really good. Blood of the Martyr, I feel underwhelmed when using it, you know? Or when having it. Steven is a high damage up. You almost never see it, man. You almost never see Steven. Which sucks. Because I really like it as an item. It gives a +1 damage up. It's the same thing as Blood of the Martyr, except that it just doesn't do anything else. So at least Blood of the Martyr is +1 damage, and it also gets an effect from Book of Belial. I am Steven. So like, it feels good to get Steven. It's gonna go below Blood of the Martyr, that's for sure already. Blood of the, I'll take it because I don't want to min max it. Yeah. Does it go below Lucky Foot as well? No, I think I am just going to leave it here, though. Watch him justify liking Steven, but putting it lower. Look, okay, the reason I like Steven is not a, like, I feel like it's a good thing to have in a run over other things. I just like Steven because you almost never see it. That's the only reason. Like, you see it, like, light bulb pops up. And it's like, oh, nice. Keep in mind, Blood of the Martyr makes the devil card gives you... Yeah, I was mentioning that before when I put it in the spot that I put it, that both the devil and Book of Belial gets a benefit for it. Sorry, I'm going too far. No, you're good. All right, Pentagram. This gives a, what do you call it? A devil deal chance. And it is also a 1 damage increase. I think I'm putting it higher than Blood of the Martyr because I value devil deal chance more than the possibility of it doing a 1.5 times damage with Book of Belial or devil card, because that's not guaranteed. You are guaranteed to get a 10% increase in deal chance with Pentagram. So I feel like that's just better, you know? I feel like that's just better. Yeah. All right, this motherfucker. Okay, Fetus. Which one is this? Dr. Fetus or Epic? It's Dr. Fetus. This is the bomb one as opposed to the airstrike one. Oh boy. Jesus Christ, still left. It's been an hour. Dr. Fetus high A. I think it's infinite bombs. It gets you killed very easily. I'm not putting in an S if that's what you guys are concerned about. But it is for sure, a million times % sure, better than most of these things. Now, is it better than flight? If you have flight, it's better. And bomb synergies, yes, that too. I think it's here. I think it's here. I think it's not better than homing. I think I would prefer to have homing over Dr. Fetus. Dr. Fetus is not an item I take every single time either. So I think I'm gonna leave that there. Magneto. Hiccups are attracted to Isaac. Honestly, just like a useful item, but I would never, I never feel right about taking it. Is that just me? Just I don't know how to feel about this item. It's good. It attracts stuff over gaps and everything. It's a utility item, essentially. It doesn't always... Magneto can go in the question mark tier? No, I need to put it somewhere. But that's funny. It would be funny if I had every tier beginning with a mushroom. That would be funny. That would be funny. I don't know what I would put in A. Who cares for flight when you can recreate? No. I think... I'm gonna put this... No, I'm gonna keep that there. Yeah. Very bottom of B tier, I think, makes sense to me. It's a utility item kind of similar in vibe to Guppy's Eye, but just worse. I don't know. Fucking pickup related. Mapping, treasure map. I'm gonna put this at the... I think I'm gonna put this near the very bottom of B tier. Because... yes, it shows you the layout of a floor, and you can get like a gist of where stuff is, but it doesn't actually show you exactly where stuff is. Maybe one up highest A for the memes, and blue cap highest B, then thin odd mush highest C, and wavy cap highest D. We'll see. We'll see if I end up doing that. We'll see. I think I like this being right here. Not gonna lie. Now that's mom's eye, right? Eye in the back of your head. Luck determines whether you're shooting a shot in the back of your head. 50% chance at 0 luck. 100% at 2 luck. Oh wait, no, never mind. 50% plus 10% times luck. So that's different. It maximizes at 100% at 5 luck. Okay. It's an extra shot, but to the back of your head. It can be really good with something like Eye of the Occult or with Tractor Beam. Oh, the backward tier is not affected by Tractor Beam. Never mind. I think this goes... It's an extra shot, but it's not going in the direction you want it to. So most of the time it's useless. But it can be useful. So curious how much I'll crush large odd mushroom. How much I'll crush it. Speed down is kind of bad. All right, we'll get to it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thin odd mush is definitely B tier though. We'll see. We'll see, Billy. We'll see. We'll see, Billy. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Where do I put this eye, guys? Where do I put this eye? I think I'm gonna put it... I don't really like this item that much. I think I would literally much rather have... I would literally much rather have an HP up, I think, than this item. This item just, like, does nothing. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, I can't say the word item for 5 minutes. Put in the timer now. I'm gonna put it down there. Maybe even worse. Now I can't see either. And that's for 5 minutes as well, right? Can't say. I can't say. Okay, 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. Perfect. I can't read what you guys are saying anymore. Sure, I'll keep it like that. Lemon mishap. Shitty little lemon mishap. This thing sucks. It's just so small, you know? I don't like getting this side. Didn't say the word. I don't like getting this thing. Where do we put it? Where do we put it? It can be useful. The creep can be very useful. Some items have to be D tier. Oh! I read your message. Come on. Fuck. Give me back your points, Poggin. What the hell? Okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. What is this? Distant Admiration? Is that the name of this one, or is that something else? Yes, this is Distant Admiration. You realize you're not going to get VIP anytime soon? Now that you'll be in chat list, you're going to use your points? Oh, God. How far are you? Can't read! Ooh, Distant Admiration, unironically, really strong contact damage. 75 damage per second on contact. This is a... I really like this familiar, unironically. Nah, you'll make it. You'll make it, yeah. Don't worry. Don't start wasting all your points now. You can make it. You can make it. I really value this familiar. I think Solar System especially has really like made me value this familiar. It deals so much damage. That being said, I think it goes B tier is my initial thought. Can you move the chat up a bit? Some way we actually see the item you're talking about. I can do this. If you'd like. Just like start us off here instead whenever I'm looking at an item. Or I could also zoom it out a little bit. What do we think? Is that just like a little bit better? Next word ban should be put. I'm considering just getting rid of the word ban, motherfuckers. I would like being able to speak in my stream. This is the red fly that deals 75 contact damage, all that good stuff. I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. I just don't know where to put it in B tier. I think it's really strong. That is annoying, but consider funny. Fuck you. For us? Yeah. All right. I'm going to put Distant Admiration there. You see those motherfuckers? I think of Solar System Challenge. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Solar System Challenge. All right. Book of Shadows. This is an A tier item. There's just so many possibilities with being able to give yourself invulnerability. Also, I can put my glasses back. No, I can't put my glasses back on yet. There's just so many possibilities of rigging with this item. Possibly one of the best items in the game. One of the best active items in the game. You would put them bottom of D near poop. Nah, I really like that familiar. The red one, yes. The blue one, not so much. But the red one, really, really strong. I like Solar System. The challenge, Solar System, really fun, honestly. I think Book of Shadows going there makes sense to me. Let me think. Okay, I can see again. Holy shit. Things look so different now. I think... Is it better or worse than homing? Homing on its own. I think I just have so much value for Book of Shadows. I think I'm putting it top of A. I'm putting it top of A. That's what's happening, gamers. That's what's happening. I'm putting it top of A. All right. The stair thing, or whatever the fuck this is called. I forget the name. The ladder. Right? That is so painful. It's such a useful rigging item. Book of Shadows. I consider it one of the best items in the game, personally. This thing lets you bridge gaps. Otherwise, nothing else. Flight is just better than it. So something that gives you flight. I think I'm going to put it, like, here. I think I'm going to put Shoop the Whoop also. No, I'm going to keep Shoop the Whoop here. I've been playing Tainted Lost a lot before. Okay, yeah, I think I have Tainted Lost in mind in general, but just like, I don't know, I just really like Book of Shadows. It's a really good thing for rigging for red health related stuff as well. Paying out blood donos, other stuff like that. Charm of the Vampire, I like. Not that much though, but it is a potential heal off of killing things. We're at 50-ish items. We're not completing the tier list this stream. Don't worry, I'll start speedrunning it a little bit as we start getting to stuff that I feel more strongly about. Charm of the Vampire, I think this thing goes somewhere in B. It is a small damage up. Can't wait for Habit now. Oh, Habit's gonna be so high. Habit's gonna be so high up. Can we get much higher? So high. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna put it right here. All right, the battery. This is possibly also a lot of battery items are gonna be very high up. Okay, I'm back. All right, welcome back, Golden Raccoon. I really appreciate you coming back. Where am I putting the battery? Devil's Mark below Sad Onion is diabolical. Devil's Mark? Devil's Mark. What do you mean Devil's Mark? Devil's Mark? The pentagram, you mean? Battery is really good. I think I'm going to put it low A. Steam sale. Devil's Chance and damage up. Yeah. And Isaac tier list is worth a follow. Thank you, Chad Dole. Highly appreciate it. We're going to put Steam sale at top of B. Because it loses value when you no longer have a shop, of course. Anarchist Cookbook. That's literally just passive Belial. What do we think of this? Woman who is in a habit is a nun, therefore she shouldn't be drunk, let alone high. Thank you, by the way, for the subscription on YouTube, Apple. Highly appreciate it. I just noticed that one from 4 minutes ago. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Billy. I appreciate it. Okay. Anarchist Cookbook is going like bottom of C as well. But yeah, like right here. The Hourglass, dude, I never take this item. A slow, I think I'm putting it like top of D. This thing I just do not care about. Not gonna lie. This I'm putting here. Who's higher? Sister Maggie? She's smiling, so I'm gonna put her there. We're not gonna get High Priestess's stream. This is the best I can do. Tech. I love tech. Tech is so cool and awesome and great. That being said, all it does is it gives us a laser piss stream, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it is a piercing shot that goes all the way across the entire room. You'll love to get it. I'm gonna put it like here. Sister Maggie does more damage than Bobby, but shoots slower. All right, sure, we'll leave her there. Chalky Milk, you know, I personally dislike Chalky Milk. That being said, it's a very strong item. Can you maybe play Cuphead right now? Billy, I don't know if you see what it is that we're doing. What would give you the inkling that I plan to play Cuphead on stream anytime soon? I'm just very curious to know. Chalky Milk. Very strong. We're going to put it... You don't know how to explain it, but tech makes you feel like you're doing more damage? Yeah. Just the rage? Sure, man. Can you maybe play Limbus right now? No. I'm going to put Chalky Milk. I'm moving this thing down. Thank you for follow, by the way, Mac. Growth hormones. I'm putting this thing also somewhere around here. Isn't growth hormones also a speed up, if I'm not mistaken? Or is it something else? Where the fuck is my growth hormones? Yeah, it's a speed up as well. We want to see a game, no hate. We're seeing a tier list, Billy. We're seeing a tier list. This is a sub reward for Twitch. It's like your brain functions differently. You prefer potential for game breaking. I prefer safe investment. Yeah, that's why, like, don't take this as like a definitive, like, this is the best item in the game. Your opinion doesn't matter, because your opinion does matter. Don't clip me out of context, please. But this is like my personal preference of stuff. Like, you guys are obviously going to have different thoughts on like what's better or worse. You know? Mini much, size down, speed up, range up. I don't know. Can you maybe play Isaac Items Tier List Simulator 9000 right now, or I'll break your elbows? Don't break my elbows, please. Put Subway Surfers gameplay in the corner. I don't have Subway Surfers gameplay on command, man. I hate to say. If someone can find me Subway Surfers gameplay, I can do that. I can do that. Speed up, range up, and a size down. This thing doesn't really matter much to me. I think I'm just gonna put it like slightly ahead of this stuff here. Rosary. Look, can you put chat higher? It's hard to see the review item. That was asked before as well. Sure, you know what? At this point, let's do it. Let's do it. I need to have the... Why do I not have the little... Where's my little guy? There we are. I need to have him in conjunction with the head. So both of these get moved up. Oh, shit. I also need this. All three of them. This will put them, like, there. What do we think? No. We're gonna put them... All three of them for right now, I'll just put up here, I guess. I'll move them at another time to a different place. Please don't. We want Family Guy clips. Rosary feels better than it is high B tier. Yeah, I like the Soul Hearts. But I don't like the fact that it puts Bible everywhere. And yeah, you're right. It feels better than it actually is. Gives 3 Soul Hearts, Bible out of 12 pores, plus 0.5 tiers, and it's Teraphim. And zoom in. Yeah, we can zoom in now. That works. Okay, we're back to this size, which is great. Okay, I think it's going higher than number 1. Rosassery. I think I'm gonna put it about here. Yeah. I think Cricket has a great item, but I don't believe it's S tier. I think the damage multiplier makes it be S tier, in my opinion, but I think it just amplifies any other damage up item that you can get in a run. But it's going to be worse than Magic Mush, and it'll probably be worse than a lot of other quality 4 items. But I still think it's S tier. You get it, and it's like you're set for a majority of the run, pretty much. Cube of Meats. Meat Boy is cool. Thank you for the bits. By the way, Palo, highly appreciate it. Thank you so much. On the Twitch side of things. If you guys don't know, we are multicasting right now to Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So I know you guys are active on all platforms here, but, you know, just letting you guys know that we're up. Oh, thank you for the 2 bits as well, Golden Raccoon. 1 bit, 2 bit, red bit, blue bit. Can we get a 3 bit now? A 3rd bit entering the chat, please. I feel like people overlook Seraphim and Leviathan transformations, though. Yeah, I do agree. I think those transformations are important. Also, thank you for the 3 bits now, Pillow. Highly appreciate it. I don't know why it didn't give a notification now. Can I make it replay it? There we are. Oh, wait, no. Golden Raccoon cheered 4 bits now, which is what showed up. Cool. I don't know why it didn't show the other one. But that's... Okay, cool. We're up to 4 bits now. Can we get a 5 bits now? There we go. That's a 5 bits. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, then that's 6 bits. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Can we put Cube of Meat somewhere? Okay, and then we have 7 bits. Okay. Stop. Where am I putting Cube of Meat? I think bottom of B because of Super Meat Boy, but it feels bad to get it otherwise. That's my thoughts. 8 bits by Golden Raccoon. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Last one. Okay. Thank you for the 9 bits, Pillow. Cool. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Quarter. Okay, and then thank you for the 8 bits now. We're going back down. We're swinging back down from 9 to 8, and then 7, and then okay. I see where we're trending. I'm gonna skip this song. And then 6, and then 5, and then okay, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1. I greatly appreciate it. When is Anarchist Cookbook good? Bombing a boss. It's like the one time that I've cheered. That's like the one time that I would consider it possibly useful. which is why I didn't put it in D. Quarter, it's useful to get money on occasion. Tier -1. I don't think those exist anymore, guys. Book of Revelations S tier. We'll get there. We'll get there. Bombing yourself. That too, I guess. I think getting 25 cents is just really useful, actually, unironically, but not so useful that it's higher than like a more. I think it can be useful in certain situations, and I'll put it here. Now we're stealing money. Don't do that, guys. Okay, why are the notifications still fucking going? Jesus Christ. PhD has to just be similar to Lucky Foot. Right? I think I put it because it's not, it doesn't have every capability of Lucky Foot. It does heal 2 hearts and increases the payout of blood donor machines. And IV bags. So I think I'm going to put it right below Lucky Foot and just keep it like this. X-ray glasses, X-ray vision. This is a great mapping tool that I love. I love being able to see my secret rooms without actually having to bomb into them. I love it. You know what? Go to hell, uncheers your numbers. Don't do that. No, don't do that, guys. Don't do that. We do have a new bit skull, by the way, if you guys did not see. It's not on screen currently, but I changed it from the previous one that was like a fucking 100,000. I think it's just 26,000. Yeah, 26,337. So yeah, that's the new bit goal. We're gonna put this in here. Unicorn, this is just like a worse Book of Shadows, I'm gonna say, because it's 1 charge more. Middle A for glasses. Middle A for glasses. I feel like for the most part, I think the main benefit is just like not having to look for your secret room. Like I get that can be like pretty useful. I don't know. I just don't value it as much, I guess. X-ray is A. Do I value it more than all the other things I have in B right now? Not really, because most of the time I can just find my secret room. Most of the time I can just find my secret room. I just have the knowledge. I guess it is really useful though, but I think I'll put it here. No, I think I'll put it here. I think it's better than Guppy's Eye. Yeah, I'll put it there. X-ray is good for rigging. You save bombs and find secret rooms all the time. X-ray is good early game and decent later. Yeah, I think that's what's killing it for me in terms of putting it much higher. Because, like, you're going to have bombs later on in the game. And I don't know. I guess later on it will be helpful in the sense that, like, there's bigger floors and stuff. Saves bombs, gets free items, opens up free rooms. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I don't know about A, though. I can't see myself putting it in A. I cannot see myself putting it in A. This is the farthest I'll put it up. This is the farthest I'll put it up. In my eyes, in my mind. In my mind, that's the farthest I'll put it up. That's the farthest I'll put it up. I think that makes sense to me. The unicorn horn. This is is it a 6 charge or a 4 charge item? The My Little Unicorn. It's a 4 charge item. It gives up speed and invulnerability. It's contact damage, and if an enemy is at 40 HP or less, the contact damage is increased to 40. Interesting. This is not an A tier item. Or it's just like a worse Book of Shadows. Maybe it is an A tier item, but it's bottom of A, since it just like Book of Shadows just feels better because it lasts for much longer. This only lasts for 6 seconds. Whereas Book of Shadows is much longer. I think this thing would just be like maybe higher than that. I think that's it. Everyone wants to get 3 coins from a secret room instead of a damage up, right? Yeah, no, I don't know. That's why I didn't put it above the damage ups. Because this is good play for Devil Beggars, for Blood Donos, that sort of thing. You're right. It gives a lot of vulnerabilities. Book of Shadows allows you to shoot as well. Exactly. That's exactly. Unicorn doesn't. But Unicorn is still good for rigging as well. It's one more charge, but it's still mainly just good for rigging. Yeah. And it does give you more like interactions with contact damage stuff. Now Book of Revelation super duper S tier compatible with 31 out of 34 characters. We'll see in a moment. You've never seen a single rig involving a unicorn horn. It's like a budget Book of Shadows. It's like a budget Book of Shadows. You know? I don't like it that much, actually. I think I'm gonna lower it. Book of Shadows from Walmart. Yeah. I think like top of A or top of B here. Book of Revelations, easy to turn into mid-room generation with 4.5 volt inhabit. Yeah, I get that. The only thing that throws off Book of Rev for me, I'm not putting Book of Rev in S. I hate to say. I could put it near top of A. Is that you are forced into a... Actually, no, that could not even be a bad thing. Depending on when you get it, you're forced into Horsemen. You're forced into Horseman fights. You are forced into Horseman fights. Which is the shitty thing. Yeah, Book of Revelation forces you to have a Horseman fight if you haven't had one in that chapter already. So then you are forced to get a cube of meat or ball of bandages as opposed to another boss item. You know? So I don't think this is an S tier item. It does give a lot of HP. I'm putting it somewhere in A. Don't take this as the definitive answer. I'm just putting it up there so then we have an easier time. You can delay it until boss fight. Yeah, but then you can't use it for the rest of the floor. You can go all path where it's not an issue. That's also true. Yeah, that is also true. So I'm going to put it in A. I'm not going to put it in S. I think it's still an A item. It's very, very valuable. I think health regen, honestly, I would probably put higher than most other things here on this list. It's just survivability. It's just like if you get Book of Rev, you're probably not going to lose the run. You're most likely not going to lose the run. That's insane. I'm rioting. That's what I think. I think whenever I see, and I'm especially thinking of this with like how much I've been doing the Gauntlet recently. If I see Book of Rev or Satanic Bible, I'm thinking this run is most likely a win. Just because of the fact that I will probably not die because of how much health I have. You know? All right, the mark. This thing gives a black heart, damage and speed, and it's Leviathan. You can use it twice or 3 times if you find the boss soon enough, but that may make the boss fight harder. It should have been S tier. Or at least higher than Shadows. You're actually kind of right. I think you're right. I think it is better than Book of Shadows. I think you're right. I think I'd put it top of A, then. I think I agree. The mark. Okay, we're gonna start. I think this thing is definitely an A item. This is where it's like damage and something else and a black heart. Don't forget increased double chance for Book of Rev. Yeah, that's true. This is where I'm gonna start reconsidering these. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna start reconsidering where the B's are. All things considered. Book of Rev, second best book in the game behind Lemegoted. Oh, I do not value Lemegaton that high. Mark's slightly low A tier. Yeah, because it gives more than just a damage up. I know that Pentagram gives also Devil Deal chance, which is why I'm considering putting it higher personally right now. This is where we start reevaluating things. Growth hormones should be A 100%. Marcus speed, Blackheart. I'm sorry, the fucking... The Rude Buster sound just like fucking threw me for a loop. Holy shit. Marcus speed, blackheart, and damage. Fair. Pentagram is double chance and same damage is way lower. That's why I literally just said I'm debating putting Pentagram higher because of where I want to put Mark. Give me a second, okay? Give me a second. You knew you were forgetting a book. Forget what I said. Satanic Bible best book. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Remember it's spun too? Yeah. I think we put these like this. Yeah. You go to sleep now. Goodbye. All right, Poggy. No worries. And I think you're right when you were talking about it before. I think I will value the damage more. I'm gonna put these down here. So how much items Isaac has? Yeah, for sure. The pact, similar thing. I mean, it's more HP, damage and tier. It's both damage and tier rate for this. I mean, I would put this above the mark. I'm gonna put it there. Why are all of them rebirth items besides Guppy's eye? Because we put Guppy's eye down first, M Death Glazer. No, I put Guppy's eye first because there's a meme in my chat where I think there's a TikTok of it. It's my most popular TikTok, I think, or one of my most popular TikToks, where I tried to reroll Guppy's eye and it rerolled into Guppy's eye again, and people in the chat were all saying, why were you even rerolling Guppy's eye? Guppy's eye is a S tier item, and I basically said, yeah, no, the Guppy's eye is not nearly as good, and I was getting flack for it. Spot the odd rebirth item, yeah. Now it's looking a bit less painful. Why is Pentagram still below, though? Why is Pentagram still below? Because Pentagram is only 1 damage up, whereas the Mark is 1 damage up. Well, it also gives double deal chance, yes. They're both Leviathan, right? Sure, I'll put Pentagram. Compass over Guppy's eye is crazy. My Guppy's eye hate will remain strong. It will remain strong. I'm gonna put Dead Cat. Top of B or bottom of A. That's what I'm debating. It can be OP if you're lost. Yeah. I think I'm going to put it bottom of A. I'm putting these two below. I'm realizing I don't actually value tier rate as much as I thought I did. You don't even hate it. It's just a meme. Yeah, I don't value it super high. I don't value Guppy's eye super high, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I think Dead Cat there feels good. Because, like, it's technically like, if you don't have red health, you get a red heart. If you do have red health, you're losing all your red health, but you get 9 lives. Sometimes you don't want to have all those 9 lives, because then if you do, you would have rather had all your health, I guess. Lord of the Pit C tier? It's flight, brother. It's flight. I think anything flight is going to be at least higher than the Transcendence that I have, which is at A. This is also a speed up. And it's Leviathan. This is going like... I think it's going to go here. Because I think it's still not better than Dr. Fetus in this situation. The Nail, I think, is good. Lord of the Pit is only looked over because it's 2 hearts. Yeah, true. That makes sense. But I still think as an item, it's really good. 2 hearts for a whole lot of ads. 2 hearts for flight? I will take that half the time. Gotta pay the same as Eye of Belial. Yeah, flight is always going to be A. I don't care about the cost of the Devil Deal. The flight is still going to be A. Spin down dice, 1000% assist here. It's not my favorite item. But it's definitely going in S tier. I'll just... I don't want to have to, like, go down for... I mean, yeah, I can just grab it. I can just fucking grab it. Because it's in conversation already now. I don't know where I'm going to put it, is the thing. So we're going to leave it up there for now behind those two. We aren't even halfway through. Yeah, don't worry. I'm trying to go faster. The Nail. I don't know where I'm putting the nail. I think the nail I'm putting... It's a health regen similar to Book of Rev. Similar charges, but it's only half a black heart. And it's a damage up. I'm going to put it somewhere in A. I value it a lot. But it's not as good as some of these other things here. High B tier? For it being half a black heart every 6 room charges and also a damage up in that same room, you're actually kind of right. I really value it, though. EBT Book of Revelations? Yeah. Nail has to compete with other actives. You're right. It's going B. It's going top of B. I agree. The shovel. This gives crawl spaces, or you can travel to another floor. I'm going to put this, like, top of C. The crawl space is the only thing it's really good for, or if you're trying to speedrun through a floor, which most of the time you're not, unless you're literally speedrunning. You know? Shovel gives extra items. High A. You're not always going to get an item from a crawl space. That's not a guaranteed. I'm crashing out. I was thinking of putting it here otherwise. Somewhere around here in the middle here. It's not nearly as worth. You literally just said it. You literally just said it. It has to compete with other active items. Are you taking the shovel over many other active items? No, probably not. Like 80% of the time you're getting an item from shovel. It's better than... Fuck no, it's not better than nail. Nope, don't agree with that. The nail, you're getting half a heart every 6 charges. You're getting a damage up. You're getting able to clear rocks in the room as well. It's a health generator. You do not get an item every floor. You do not get an item guaranteed every crawl space, guys. It's not an 80% of the time. That's not how it is. More often than not, I am not getting an item from a crawl space. That's my personal experience. Damage up every 6 rooms, and it's an HP up. It's an HP up, which is the more important thing. Nail over shovel. There we go. I got a supporter in the TikTok chat. And half a black heart. Yes. Yes, I value that more than shovel. I definitely value that more than shovel. Nail over shovel is crazy. You guys can call me crazy all you want. That's how I'm leaving it. This is how I'm leaving. I will put shovel in B tier. I'll at least listen to you guys in the sense that it's not C tier. It's still over unicorn? No. I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with that either. I don't think crawl spaces are as valuable as you guys think they are. Like, you're not getting an item every single time you go into a crawl space. Deck of Hearts, high A. I'm putting it in A for sure. I am putting Deck of Hearts in A, but I don't know about high A. Generator, very good. You're getting it 70% of the time you played with it a lot. Oh no, I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't like. Okay, remember, personal. I don't like the shovel that much. What's the percentage chance you get a crawl space versus next floor gate? It's not a percentage chance. You have to put the shovel over a decoration on the floor, and it'll guaranteed give you a crawl space. Remember black market? Also not guaranteed. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it personally. I know you guys are going to sometimes hate my decisions, but I personally don't like shovel. I personally don't like it. At least above shoot the whoop, whatever, shoot the whatever in Bible. I don't agree. I don't agree. Also, hello, Issa. Welcome in. Shovel is just magic skin that has a very, very good chance for an item and is reusable. This is diabolical. Hate me all you want. This is how we're keeping it. But yeah, hello, Issa. What's up? Deck of cards. Where are we putting it? I popped up on your feed. Oh shit. Nice. What are you doing? You finished with what you were going out to do? Where's Brimstone? We haven't put it yet, but it's there. No, it looks a bit like some foot spawning item, but I think you just haven't played with it enough after it was buffed, not gonna lie. Yeah, glad to hear it, Issa. Deck of cards above Sad Onion Wireco hanger. Okay, yeah, that for sure. I know that. I'm planning on doing that. I'm just thinking where to put it otherwise. I think I'm gonna put it here. We're gonna move on. Monstro's Tooth. Where's my items that I've said that are just good against bosses? Oh. outside the room. And if not, lower sad onion and wire coat. No, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna move on. Where are my items that I've said that are good for killing boss? This doesn't, Monsters 2 doesn't reveal crawl spaces, right? It's not like the mom foot stomp down. Oh, you can open item or secret rooms. I guess we're putting him, I'm gonna put him like right here. I don't value him as much as Yumheart, but it's similar area. I think you use Monsters 2 times max. I would use him. I would use him personally. All right, Loki's horns. This is a C tier item in my opinion. I think I'm putting it here. Okay. Lil Chad, right? That's the name of this item. No, wait, no, not Lil Chad. Lil Chub, right? Lil Chubby. Yeah, Lil Chubby. Lil Chubby. This is a really good item. A lot of damage can be done with this fucking thing. I think B. I think this is a B tier familiar. I think I'm putting this somewhere around here because it's similar familiar area to this thing. This is slow shot. Why Magneto so high? You can drag pickups over crawl spaces and stuff like that. I don't know. I had it at bottom, I think, of B, or like it's like near bottom of B, but it's a pretty good item. This is Spider Bite, I think this is called. Yeah, this is Spider Bite. Slowing tiers. That's it. This is probably a C tier item. Thank you for the like, Issa. This is probably a C tier item, and C tier item, and it's probably gonna go like right here. Small Rock. I love Small Rock. It's a speed down is the only concern, but I love getting, every time I see Small Rock, I'm probably gonna pick it up because I love it. I love Small Rock. I'm thinking, I think this is going in A, but it's gonna go in, I love getting Small Rock. I'm gonna put it right here. Splunker's hat. Okay. Where did I put extra vision? Okay, Splunker's hat. It shows it on the map, but it shows other. I'm gonna put it right above compass. Damn it, you just got toothpicks with spin down, but you can't get any more shit, Mr. Sir. I'm sorry to hear that. We're planning to see it. That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's the worst situation. Welcome into. So this is super bandage. This makes it so it then. No, this literally just gives 1 red heart and 2 soul hearts. And it heals a heart of health. That's it. Just a slightly better HP up. Not going to be as good as these. But it's not going here, I think. Right? It heal? I mean, it heals as well. It's just a slightly better HP up. I want to put it like bottom of B. What do we think? This is 3 health, essentially. Yeah, I'm thinking B. I just don't know where to put it in B. Oh, my music stopped. Here. Ludo S tier. I'll put Ludo in A. You've definitely, hold on, know that you have changed my mind on Ludo. In the past, I would have probably put Ludo in D or C, but I'm probably going to put Ludo in A. Based on literally like your changing of my mind. Game Kid, or whatever the fuck this item is. This is going to be a... Wait, what? What? What happened? Actually, no. Ludo Z tier? V tier? That item is garbage? Okay. Go disputed. You're like me in the past. You haven't seen the true benefits of Ludo now. With the new update with Repentance Plus, that plus 0.2 shot speed, world of difference. And otherwise, even before then, the synergies that are possible with that item, and if you are capable of two-handed coordination, being able to move and actually, you know, move your tier at the same time, it's a very strong item. Just saying. Whoever said that mods nuke their house, don't actually nuke their house, please. I don't know where I'm putting Game Kid. I know where I'm putting other things. D6 is going up here. I just don't know where. We're going to leave it up there for now, and I'll talk about it later. I already just saw it. And I know it's going up there. I know it's going up there. That's for sure. I think this Game Kit is going to be... It's an even worse... It's an even worse fucking unicorn horn. Two-handed coordination, like with airstrikes. No. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing because it's hard to time exactly when the airstrike is going to come down, whereas the tier always exists. You can heal from it. You can heal from it. Which is the only thing I'm thinking. Is it worse? Okay, wait, let me... The Game Kid. They last slightly longer. You're right. It is literally just better. It gets 6.5 seconds instead of 6 seconds, which is crazy to me. And it does heal. I think I'm trying. I'm gonna keep them in a similar spot. Or yeah, I'm gonna keep them like right next to each other with Game Kid being slightly above. All right, sack of pennies. This is literally just drop money, right? This is just drop money. Every 2 rooms. Book of Sin SS tier? No, Billy. I hate to tell you this, but no. And charges are the same. You are correct. Stack of pennies is... I mean, it's just generating money every 2 rooms. Stack pennies is going probably like... It's a pickup generator. Mid-C. It's giving you money every 2 rooms. I feel like it's not that bad. I would value it higher than everything here, I'm going to be honest. I think I would put it bottom of B right now. Personally. Okay, Robo Baby. Is this Robo Baby 2.0 or it's just Robo Baby, I'm pretty sure. Which it just shoots tech that deals 3.5 damage. This is... I'm gonna go right here, I think. Evaluate about just as much as these two. So I think it's going there. Lil Chad. Now this one is the one that I had mistakenly said before. It drops a half heart every 3 rooms. I think it just goes similar to Sack of Pennies. I think it just goes similar. It also goes bottom of B. Book of Sin. People are not going to like what I say here. But I think in the same vein where these things drop stuff every few rooms, this thing is going B. This thing is going bottom of B. I don't like having Book of Sin. I don't like using... The most of the time when I get it, I just activate it, see if I get a battery, and then drop it elsewhere. But it does give pickups. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Robo Baby been done dirty. Okay, you know what? You're right. You're right. It is a little better than a lot of this stuff. Put it here. I'll put it here. I'll put it here. I think you're right. I think you're right. The Relic is great. It's HP generation every, what, 7 floors? Or 7 rooms, sorry? Every 7 or 8 rooms. This thing is going in A tier. It's basically Book of Rev, but it's a little bit less. It was 5 or 6 rooms before Repentance, and now it's 7 or 8 rooms in Repentance. But it's not better Book of Rev though. It takes longer for you to get a soul heart. 6 to 7 with BFFs. That's what it is. Yeah, you're right. Cooler Daniel X if Daniel X was actually cool. Relic takes longer to give you a soul heart. I guess it just doesn't need to. Book of Rev has Devil Chance, yeah. That being said, just putting it right next to Book of Rev, is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing, actually, unironically. I think it's literally just going right behind Book of Rev. Because it's still literally, like, almost the same. It's still soul generation. Soul heart generation. I think it's just going next to Book of Rev. The main issue of Book of Rev is Horsemen. Okay, but still. It takes longer to generate. It doesn't benefit off of stuff like batteries and 4.5 volt, that sort of thing. No battery item is affecting it. Second main issue is that it's an active item. Bleh. I mean, the Book of Rev is probably one of the active items that I will just keep, you know? Like, I get that Relic is a passive item, but it doesn't benefit off of, like, charges just, like, being constantly refillable by, like, if you get something like a, like you know, getting a battery, a car battery, stuff like that, you know? Doesn't get any added benefit. The only thing you can get is BFF to make it take 1 less room. That's it. Also, Little Gish, yeah. You love your active item slot to be empty? No! No! Also, yeah, Little Gish, I fucking hate. This item, honestly, I hate. But it is slowing tears. I just, off of straight vibes, I think it just goes right there. Now, little Steven, with the homing shot. Little Steven with the homing shot. I think it's good. I would put... Okay. Wait, now this makes me think this. Wait. Loki's Horn's got to move over them, though. Loki's Horn's moving over them. No, I think I like where Loki's Horns is there. Until you find the Infinity or Arc or something. Yeah, I mean, but by that point, it's like you're not going to need Book of Rev anymore at that point. I don't know about moving Loki's Horns over. I still think that item is a C tier item. Halo. Is Halo top of B? What are we thinking? Loki's Horns with luck is so nice, though. But it takes a lot of luck to get Loki's Horns up at that point. You need 15 luck to put it at 100%. Halo is like right below Hanger. Yeah, that makes sense. You can find them early on. No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean, Nurs. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. All the items are blending together at this point. We got to start going a little bit faster, even. Okay, we're doing a speed round here. Halo, I'm putting bottom of A. Bottle of pills. We are putting that. Where's the car generator? The car generator's an A. We're not putting it anywhere near the car generator. It's going in. We're gonna put this in B. We're going to put it above the Book of Sin. I just don't like Pill Generator most of the time. Common Cold. This is a very good item. The poison damage. This is going Poison Tears. Deal 2 times damage. We're putting this probably somewhere about high B. Maybe low A. I just really like this item. Actually, no, because the poison just kind of like runs out. I'm going to put it right above Chalky Milk. Parasite. I'm really tempted to put this bottom of S, and I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. How is Dead Cat that good? 9 lives, Billy. You literally lose all your HP. If you get in a pretty solid situation and you only have soul hearts, like, it's going to give you a red heart back. You can get HP back. I really like Parasite. I think Parasite, bottom of S tier, just sounds good. It just has so much potential to, like, literally break your PC. Dead Cat is that good. Yeah. I value D6 more than Spin Down. Is that just me, by the way? I don't know if that's just me. Like, I know Spin Down has some specific scenarios of obviously, like, you can very immediately get an item that's good. But if you're nowhere near that item, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as good. Yeah, maybe I'd put it lower, but it has a lot of potential plus Guppy item. I'm still going to keep it at A, personally. You're going to put Rubber Cement in S tier? Yeah. No. Yes. No, Rubber Cement I do feel very strongly about. So I don't know. We'll see. This is a 1.85 times bomb damage, right? Is it Mr. Mega? Right? 5 bombs, increased damage and blast radius, 185 damage. It's basically just constant Mr. Boom. With Parasite, it's a must. I do really like Rubber Cement, so that might just go up there as well, but I don't know. This is just like constant Mr. Boom, so it's definitely going to go in B. I just don't know where to put it in B. Here we are. Above Magneto? Actually, you're kind of right. I think I'm going to put it above... Yeah, right here. I think that would make sense. Put me in S and I won't complain. Did you notice Trisagion spin downs into me? I did not know that. Above quarter? I agree. I think that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Pinking Shears is this item? Getting hungry, guys. Hard to say. Yeah, it's a little hard to say where to put it. Pinking Shears is really good, actually. I think this is an A item. I think Pinking Shears is an A item. Well, Steven could be higher. I'll think about it. Think about it. He's better than Robo Baby. I did put him higher than Robo Baby. But I get you. He is better than Robo Baby. Like, maybe like more than that to the point. Dude, Pinking Shears is such a strong item. Gives you flight momentarily. Gives you a fuck ton of damage for bosses. Yeah, and then I'll move this up to be like right here. Wafer. I think we're gonna put this like right above Book of Shadows in A. Money equals power. Way higher than I would have guessed. I love Pinking Shears. I feel like it's such a strong item. No fucking shot. No shot. Wafer is literally 2 times health. Calm down for a second, guys. Calm down for a second, guys. All right. I'm trying to do a little bit of a speed round here. This I'm gonna put at like... I like money equals power, but I'm gonna put it like right back here. Okay, give me your argument. Give me your argument for why it should be higher. For why Wafer should be higher. Contact is freeze. Or petrify. with range up. Wafer is free sack room. It's not free sack room. It's half health sack room or half a heart sack room use, which yes is very good. You only take a half heart of damage and everything, but you got to think about it like this: Wafer is not health generation. If you have low health regardless, yes, Wafer is going to give you double health, but you have no way of regenerating it. Wafer feels like a free run if that's the point. If you have enough health. If you don't have enough health, what happens to you then? Whereas health generation is just way too good. It's just way too good. You could think of Book of Rev as a free sack room as well if you have enough charges. If you were to pick between Book of Rev and Wafer, you'd pick Wafer every time. I'd pick Book of Rev. And that's just my personal opinion, which is why we're putting it slightly behind. What did I just move, by the way? Mom's Contact. Here, we're doing Mom's Contact. Why Parasite and S? Parasite and S, I can break the game. Book of Rev is not free. Oh, no, not free Curse Room. Well, Wafer is not free Curse Room either. What are we talking about here? You're still going to take damage. Neither of them are free sack room. Wafer is not free sack room either. You're still taking damage in sack room with Wafer. Hello? It's not like you're just getting it for free and you don't have to take damage. Sack room is not free for Wafer either. It's easier, yes, but you're still using it at like 6 of your hearts as opposed to 12, but it's still 6 hearts. What if you don't have 6 hearts? You could very easily get up to 12 hearts with Book of Rev over an entire floor. Well, maybe not like the full 12 hearts, but it's assumed that you're going to get into a room with a good amount of hearts and then keep on filling it up with Book of Rev. You can get health from sack rooms with soul hearts, yes. But no, it's not guaranteed. You're guaranteed to get health with Book of Rev. I'm keeping it like it. Wafer, I don't value as much as Book of Rev or Relic. I'm keeping it like that. Contact. This is a petrifying shot. It can be very, very useful. This item has a 1% chance to spawn when bombing Mom's dressing table. That's crazy. Bad tier list. Suck an egg. You aren't doing 12 sacks in a sack ability. Okay, 11. Or 10. I don't know. 10. 5 hearts. 11 at most and only 1 time. Yeah, still, Billy. Still. I would still take this over the other. I would still take it over the other, personally. I would still take it. Where are we putting Mom's Contact? Petrification shot. Do I have any other petrification effect that we've started putting down? No, but I do really value this item. But not that much. Can I be mod? No, Billy. Thank you for asking, though. Congratulations, Sacrification. Now, friendly reminder in my rules, I don't like, what do you call it? Fucking, what do you call it? Freaking self-promo. So thank you. I don't know where to put Contact, but you know what? I'll give it to you. To appease you guys, I'll put it above Relic at least, but I will not put it above Rev. Above Book of Rev. Now the Contact, I think I'm putting... Right above here. I'll put that. The Bean. Right? This is this the Bean? Yeah. Putting it there. This is Guardian Angel, right? They're pretty good familiar. Probably gonna be a 2-stream endeavor, not gonna lie. Okay, where am I putting Guardian Angel? It's a really good defensive thing. Sucks in shots and everything. Can be very, very good. Staying in B, I'm pretty sure. I think it's going like right here. Then auto turret baby, I don't like that much. It's not like that good. I think I'm gonna put it like right here. Well, this is a very boring S, but it is an S. This thing just trivializes the game. Mom's knife. It just trivializes the game. One of the best items in the game, although it has very little synergies, which sucks. Am I putting it above the dice or not, though? I like rigging a lot. I think, personally, I should be putting these both above here. But it is an ass. Yeah, I did say that. Okay. Spectral and Tears Up. This is going, like, right here. Yeah. 9 volts. I very much value. This is A tier for sure. Going right here. Then this thing I do not care for very much, if at all. This thing is going in, like, where are we putting it? Whoa. I feel like Mom's Knife is just a skill test most of the time. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't even know where to put this thing. Probably like around here. Maybe even worse, actually. I think I'm just gonna put it bottom of C. Do I actually want 9 volt there? It's one less charge needed all the time. Why Ouija board that high? I mean, I guess it just like kind of makes sense. It's a slightly less Tears Up than Sad Onion, but it is Spectral Shot. Just makes your life easier. Brim! Yeah, Ouija's good. Ouija's good. I'm gonna look something up real quick. But I think Brimstone is going... Should I put it higher or lower than damage multipliers? I want to put it above Mom's Knife. Although, no, Mom's Knife is just... Oh, God. This Mom's Knife is so strong, it's just boring, is the thing. But you get Mom's Knife, and it's like you're just winning the game. It's not the best devil, but by itself, it's good. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I don't know if you're talking about Ouija. I think you're talking about Ouija board. The Luigi board. Brim is infinite range. That is true. Probably makes it better than Mom's Knife in this situation, in my opinion. Now, is it better than the damage multipliers and stuff? Definitely above Knife. Yeah. We're getting through it. It's not that bad. I think I'm just gonna already do this ahead of time because I just we know. Where the fuck is it? Do I put it highest above everything is the question. I've always said it's the best item in the game. So yeah. It just makes my life easier to do. Already. Blood Bag is not a full heal, right? Actually, I think Daniak made a big point of it. That it is a 4 health heal. Or 5 health, actually. 5 HP. You wish Brim Rubber Cement was infinite damage? That would be sick, yeah. But it's not. Yeah, 5 HP and a speed up. And it can be generated multiple times. I'm going to put it right behind the full heals. Because it's a speed up. Even though it's not a full heal, it's a speed up. You know? Okay, the odd mushrooms. The odd mushrooms. Okay. The only time that the thin odd mushroom is good, in my opinion, is the beginning of a run. And even then, it's going to suck later on. It has a similar vibe to number 1. But, like, in a worse sense because of the fact that you get a damage down. Then ruined so many runs for you? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That it's, like, ruined a lot of runs for me. I think I'm going to put it right behind number 1 just because it makes sense. They're both around the same, like, kind of mentality. Where it's a Tears Up for the exchange of, like, of a multiplier down. It's a minus 0.1 damage multiplier. No, it's a times 0.9 damage multiplier, right? Yeah, it adds up. Yeah. The times 0.9 total damage on multiplier. I guess I get what you mean then, Pillow. Actually, yeah, it's the same thing. Just like, yeah. Okay. Have you actually ever played with it? I don't know. Okay, where are we putting this one? Odd Mushroom Thick. Odd Mushroom Large. It gives damage, gives range, it lowers speed. I mean, it's a similar vibe to Small Rock. It's a similar vibe to Small Rock. This thing just goes right here, but it's an HP up as well. It doesn't give tier rate, it gives HP up, so I'm going to put it right behind it. Early on, it tanks you down to 2.6 or something. That sounds way too low. It's only a time. It's only a times 0.9 damage multiplier. You should only be going down to like what, like 3.14, 3 point something. Or hating your life for taking it. Yeah. Or Babylon. It's hard to make it work sometimes. I don't think it's going A. I think it goes B. Somewhere in B. Because when it does work, Horror Babylon is nice. But it's hard to make it work on a character that can get red health. Because if you get any sort of HP up, it's just like, wow, you're fucked. You know? I think it's going somewhere around here. Oh, it's so good if it does work, but when it doesn't work, it really doesn't work. Above the health ups? What, in C? Or like in here, like these with full heals? I don't think it's better than a full heal. I think right behind them makes sense. Right behind the Guardian Angel too. Yeah. It's very alpha red health characters. Yeah, exactly. But like it can just be strong in general. I don't know. Monster Manual? I think is a similar vibe to Book of Sin in that I'll put it higher than Book of Sin and Bottle of Pills, I think. In the sense that like I'll use it until I find literally anything else. It's useful in the moment until I find something else, you know? That Sea Scrolls, I'm going to put... You never get to use Monster Manual? Yeah, that's the thing. Whenever you find it, it's like you already have a better active item. I don't know. That's just like my thought there. You know? Still so much. But we put in a lot already. Dead Sea Scrolls is going... bottom of C because of the randomness. Homing Bombs. I think Homing Bombs I can put next to Mr. Mega, maybe a little bit below it. No, I think around it is fine. You like Monster? I like Monster Manual, but like it's just not very useful most of the time. Now, Razor Blade. Your opinion, getting 2 to 3 familiars each floor is pretty dope. Underrated item. It can be good. Lemon Mishap piece stays permanently now. Put it at top of D. A lot better. Yes. I still don't like it very much, but I'll put it at top of D. I'll put it at top of D. I'll do that. I'll do that. Did my music stop again? No, it just like switched. There we are. Okay, Razor Blade. This is getting put. I feel like unless you're Eve, or unless you have Horror Babylon, it doesn't make that much sense to use it. I don't know if that's just the vibe. I don't know if that's the vibe, gamers. So it's gonna go below Horror Babylon is my thoughts. I feel like for the most part, you don't want to use it very much. Razor Blade is good for saving soul hearts on curse rooms. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Besides that, nothing else. But it's inactive, yeah. How to play slow? Yeah, mostly not too useful. I think I'm gonna put it right here. Right near the bottom of C. Forget me not. Or forget me now, however the fuck it's called. Very good. Redo a whole room. The only thing is, without being able to now do that one glitch consistently, you lose out on an active item if you ever decide to use it. Which puts it way lower for me now. Considering the fact you have to let go of your active item to do it. Forget Me Not on chest is very good. Otherwise, not nearly as much. Because you have to give up another active item. Still an A half the time you don't have one. I wouldn't call it an A. I guess I'm just like really miffed about the fact that they got rid of that one glitch where you would get to keep your active item after using it if you timed it correctly, which makes me want to put it at a lower tier. You know, I'm gonna put it right there. Chaos S tier, Chaos Believer here. Welcome in, Chaos Believer. I don't know if we're gonna put that in S tier. We'll find out. This is not Mulligan. This is the what fly is that? Is it Best Bud? It's not Best Bud. Best Bud's white. I forget the name of this fucking fly. That's not Mulligan, right? No, that's not the Mulligan. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mulligan has this is Mulligan over here. Distant Attraction? No, there's only Distant Admiration, and that's the one that's up here that we already put up. Got Sacred Heart first treasure room because you picked up Chaos in Secret Room. Nice. Chaos Enjoyers, Chaos Deniers, and Shambles. I have no clue what this thing is. Forever Alone. There's the name. Let's go. Forever Alone. This is the worst one of these two. I'm gonna put this thing like down here. See, the prospect of being sure I get 2 items and maybe I get 5 items once again, just like with shovels, sounds worse to you than others. Yeah. Fucking hate this HP up because of the fact that it lowers your speed. So I'm gonna actually put it like right here in C. Just quick one right there. This is flight for an active item, but it's like permanent flight. While you have the active item, instead of having to use it to activate it, and then it's damage. It's speed too. You're right. It is speed too. It is also speed. I'm gonna leave it there. Sack of bombs. Or what the fuck is this called? Is it what the bomb bag? It's bomb bag, right? Bomb bag. There we go. High B, low A. Yeah, I agree. Bombs every this is a similar situation to the sack of pennies. Here, put it right there. Lump of coal. I love lump of coal. I love lump of coal. I think it's a similar situation to me. I think I'm gonna rate it to be. I'm not gonna put it exactly there. Give me a second. I just needed to let go of it to freaking look at something here. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I think I actually put it higher than Pinking Shears, for me personally. I think Lump of Coal is just really good. Okay, Guppy's Paw. Very good item. I really like Guppy's Paw. But not useful for the entirety of your run. But that being said, it essentially turns every heart container into 3 more hearts after it gets depleted. which makes it really freaking awesome. It depends on the character, but I would value it pretty high, depending on what I'm rigging or how I'm playing the run. Thoughts, thinking, questions, stewing. I'm dropping it there. That's where I was initially going to put it. I fucking hate Guppy's Tail. No, I'm kidding. Guppy's Tail cost me my gauntlet run that other time because of the fact that I was only getting chests that I couldn't open. I feel like without keys, Guppy's Tail just absolutely sucks half the time. It's just getting rid of room clear rewards that you could be getting that are other things. That being said, it is still a useful item for when you do have keys because you're getting a lot of chests. Guppy's Paw higher than Guppy's Eye? Yeah! Fuck this thing! And praise this thing. I don't fucking know, man. I think I'm going to put it right here. That calls to me. IV bag, great rigging material. It's going to be... it's going to be pretty high, I think. I like getting IV bag. A lot. I think IV bag is just such a good item for getting money, rigging stuff out. Now that being said, better than this stuff here. So I end up keeping IV bag a lot when I do runs. Is it better than blood bag? Yes. I'm gonna put it right here. Hate this item. I'm gonna be honest. But this is pretty much just how many charges does this take? Best friend. It's a 3 charge, 185 damage item. I'm gonna put it like back here. Not gonna lie, or higher than this. Okay, this Necronomicon, but worse. It explodes after 5 seconds, but it's just a Mr. Boom, but worse. It's still better than Necronomicon. Okay, this detonator. Why is number 2 above mom's contact? Where's mom's contact? Over here? I don't know. If you have enough range, then the tears up is still just really good. It's a 1.5 thing up. Yeah, it's still a bomb. One word, bookworm. One word, bookworm. For what? Necronomicon? Oh. But, like, no. The only thing Necronomicon is going for it is bookworm. Dead friend, or best friend, is still a bomb every 3 rooms that you can use. And it deals 185 damage. And it attracts enemies towards it. We're doing this. Remote detonator, I don't like very much. It just feels like it sucks. I would want to put it like right here, I think. Stigmata, and you get nothing after you drop it. Yeah. But you're probably going to use it more than Necronomicon. Get secret rooms out of it and stuff like that, barring not having anything else. Where am I putting Stigmata? It's an HP up with a damage up, which makes me value it more. That's all it is, right? Or is it also... yeah, it's damage and HP up, and it heals. Those lower Q actives you haven't used for the most part because how quickly you replace them. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Kind of a shame. Yeah. Let's see where we're putting this. I think I'm going to put it right here. Because it's only a plus 0.3 damage up, similar to Charm of the Vampire. It's just an HP up. Stigmata S tier? You're crazy. You're crazy. This is Trinket Space, Mom's Purse, correct? Hence you value transformations most from low quality items. Yeah, I guess. Meat F tier? Meat F tier? What are we talking about here? It's the see what you're doing. It's the same fucking thing! I'm just already gonna put it there. In fact, I'm gonna put this here because it's his boss as opposed to Angel Room. More accessible, I feel. Are we looking? We're getting through the items, but there's still so much. Okay, we obviously have to put this here because it's just, it gives you every item. That's just kind of how it makes sense, I think, right? Or do we have to consider the fact that it's not, you're not going to find it as often? Or do we just want to put that as a placeholder because, like, it just exists, obviously? We're just going to start fucking cherry picking at this point because I already know where certain things are going to go. Mulligan is a really good item. I would put it, like, sorry, charger sliding and you thought it was a snake? Oh, jeez. It can give you a second Sacred Heart. Yeah, totally. Do I want Mulligan there? Do I want the Mulligan there? Flies on every shot. I just really like. Or not every shot. It's not every shot. 16.67% chance every shot. Keep going. Trinket Space. Very valuable. I feel like I'm going to put it right here. That calls to me. Bomb. Immunity to poison is a valuable thing here. I think I'm going to put it right around here with another bomb item, but like right above here. Points. I mean, this is just points. Which is arguably more valuable than a lot of this stuff. I'm going to put it right here. Immunity to poison is valuable when? Corpse. I don't fucking know, man. Maybe I'll lower it a little bit. Understandable. Yeah. God, my nose is really bothering me. Scapular can be good for rigging. Keep doing sack room essentially. Essentially. That being said, I don't know exactly where to put it, so we're gonna move on. I'm just looking at Ipecac. I need to put Ipecac somewhere. And you know where I'm gonna fucking put Ipecac? I don't think I even put this thing in A. I feel like the tier height and stuff like that just like makes it so hard to manage. I hate Ipecac. I hate Ipecac. I hate it. I hate it. Ipecac is funny. Yeah, Ipecac is funny. Ipecac is funny. Okay, we cannot argue against the fact that it gives you so much damage, but it will also kill you. I'm going to put it top of B. You can't argue against the fact that you get like 40 damage while using it. Ipecac should be near $3 bill. Above Halo, maybe? I'm going to leave it top of B. Okay, prayer card. This is also health generation. I'm going to put it behind Relic. Because it's a slower health generation than Book of Rev. And also it's generating red heart containers that like then locks you out of soul heart stuff. But it's still, obviously, it's a health generator. It can be really good. It just takes longer, essentially. I just value health generation so much. I should just find Satanic Bible. The Satanic Bible already. Which is where? Where the fuck is the Satanic Bible? Thank you for the word band, Pillow. Oh, okay. I'll be sure not to say that word. Just for you, Billy. I'll be sure not to say that word just for you. I see R key. I'm just going to take R key up. Now, R key, I will put here behind Sacred Heart. But still existing. We got Cricket's body. I think we're going to put... I think I really value these, like, tier splitter things. You know? I think we can all agree that I think those tier splitter items are just really good. I'm also gonna put I'm gonna put Satanic Bible as bottom of S. It's better than Book of Rev in my opinion. Pushing it just enough to the bottom of S tier. That's my thought process there. Seeing a lot of items that I can think about right now. I want to find... What was I going to find? I don't freaking know. There's so many items here, man. There's so many items, guys. There's so many items. There's so many items. I need a small break. I'm going to get up. You guys take a break, too. Please take a break. And get up and stretch. We've been going at this for like 2.5 hours. I'm going to go take a break and walk. And I will be right back. We've been going for a while. We've been going for a little bit. Also, I basically just said Arky wasn't as good as Sacred Heart, Billy. Always remember that. Sacred Heart is better. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Thank you for the posture check, Pillow. Really appreciate it. All right. Let's continue. What were we going to go for next? I think Habit. Where do we want to put Habit? I feel like I feel like Habit is just such a good item. It's such a damn good item. I don't know. I'm getting lost in the sauce, guys. I don't know how much longer I can do this before we have to like take a full break. Above Pinking Shears. I like that. Whoa, Skeleton Key in B tier. Yeah, I put all the like full... Actually, I should go find Pyro here. I put all three of them in the B tier right there at the top. Also, hello, Firesmart. How you doing? Hope you have a wonderful day today on this fine day. God, not gonna lie, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Infestation. I think about the same as Mulligan, correct? Dead Cat S tier in my opinion, but only with wafers, so never mind. Kind of valid A tier generally. Thank you. Ball of Bandages. Right behind Cube of Meat. This thing a little bit higher than the other one. I'll probably put it like Mulligan is better. No, Infestation 2 is on kill. Mulligan is on hit. Is it? Shit, you're right. Yeah. You're right, you're right. You think the Mask of Infinity, you think, is a solid A tier? We'll see. I don't see it presently right now. Mask of Infamy, Mask of Infamy right here. Would I put Mask of Infamy solid A tier? It's only in the direction you're facing, which fucks it up a lot. So I'd probably put it B tier, actually. But it is damage nullification. It's just not constant damage nullification. I think I'd put it right behind the 1-up. Very good for Hush. I don't like the unreliability of Hush. It's only in the direction you're facing. Yeah! It's only in the direction you're facing. Unlike something like, God, I looked up Infamy. It gave me the Mask of Infamy. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, never mind. It's all directions. Never mind. You guys are, I've learned something new. I've learned something new. It's not only the direction you're facing. Okay, then I would raise it higher. You are correct. I feel that then. Isn't it chance on hit versus certainty on kill? Mulligan versus Infestation? Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to say. I would... I'm still going to put it higher. What is that shield one from the Angel Room? The Trinity shield, right? Where do I put Infamy here? Spawns an allied blue spider from each enemy that is killed. Well, Mulligan also gets overwritten by Guppy. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if that's something that also changes your thoughts there. Like, it will just not activate anymore because it'll take the Guppy activation chance instead. I'll put it right here. We're gonna get Trinity Shield here, and that's the one where I'll put in the spots that I was gonna initially put Infamy at. Did I do Censor? Not yet. We still have a lot. Censor is not S tier. I hate to say it. Censor is not S tier. Where the fuck is Trinity Shield? Here it is. So where was I gonna put it? I'm gonna put it like right here. Fucker! Move it. I still value boss fights way more. Guess. No, I'm still gonna leave it like that. Okay, Dead Dove. Similar to Lord of the Pit. Right? Because it's, what is it? Fucking Spectral Shot instead of Speed Up. And also Flight. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna leave it out there. Anything with Flight is A tier. Yeah, that's what we're doing pretty much. Holy Grail, same thing. This is HP up instead. Which I'm gonna put back here.
I could do this all day.
Rubber Cement. Have a Spectral Lord is not. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The change up is Spectral versus Speed, right? And then Spirit of the Night is also Spectral, right? Or no? Got Lord Thing and Rivals finally on what character? Put this like in between Body and Parasite. The Thing. Oh, Lord Thing. I see what you mean. I see what you need. I see what you mean now. Let's get Spirit of the Night. Just put that right there. Counterpart. Except this one doesn't cost HP versus that one. I feel like Pyromaniac. You get Spectral over Speed anytime. I don't know. 1 second. Yeah. Pyromaniac. Is this an S tier or top of A tier kind of thing? It's technically HP regeneration if you have bombs. And it makes you immune to a bunch of shit. So I put it like right above Book of Shadows. That kind of makes sense to me. Probably above Prayer Card? Sure. Sure. S tier if you have bomb items, very good generally, but S tier with Ipecac or whatever. Yeah.
Come back when you're a little richer.
Holly? Holly, I think I put like Just as a standalone right behind Mom's
Back when
Knife.
you're a little lamp oil. Rope, bombs, flooded. Sorry, Link. I
Can't give credit.
lamp oil. Rope, bombs, flooded. Back when you're a little
Richer. Can you do explosions as big 2 by itself? Yeah. Which is why I think it makes sense to put it like near top of A.
bombs, flooded. Back when you're a little lamp oil. Bombs, flooded. Sorry, Link.
I can't give credit. I see Rotten Baby. I'm gonna put this thing as one of the higher familiars. I think this thing is just like, I would put this thing literally higher than, is Rotten Baby A tier? I feel like Rotten Baby can be considered A tier. What do we think? It's just a fly every time it shoots. Think of this, you have 4 hard containers, weak chance to win, but you have Pyromaniac and 40 bombs. Yeah. Or, think of it like this as well. The boss you're fighting has some kind of explosion attack. Something that activates your pyro. A tier infest or Rotten Baby. Yeah. I don't know where exactly in A tier, but I think, I mean, honestly, if it's just constant blue flies. It might as well just go up here. Rotten Baby is above Trinity Shield, but below Broken Mirror. The My Reflection? I think it's just continuous flies. Pyromaniac is way over Wafer. No. Wait, do flies scale? Yeah, your flies are always 3 times your damage. A blue fly is always, I believe, it deal double your current damage. They always deal double your current damage. Got a Lord Jeff in your game named Jeff Freak. Yeah, blue flies are crazy. Okay, why? Why Pyromaniac not higher than Wafer? Pyromaniac only applies to explosions, and yes, you're immune to explosions and heal off of them, but explosions aren't every damage in the game. Wafer is half damage on everything in the game. You're not guaranteed to have a more billion bombs. You're guaranteed to take half damage from Wafer on everything, or like half a heart of damage on everything. You have bombs late game. You don't always end up having, I mean, yes, okay, you're gonna have a lot of bombs late game. You're not always gonna have a lot of bombs late game. No, I've had plenty of runs where I end up at the end of the game and I've used up my bombs trying to regen, and I only have maybe like 5 bombs by, or less than that, by whatever end game boss that I'm fighting. You don't always end up having a more billion bombs in a run. BFF, we're going to put at A. I think it's just way too valuable. Is it more valuable than... I think it's more valuable than this stuff. I think I'm going to put it right there. Fly. Sounds like something Wafer wouldn't save either. I mean, yeah, but Wafer is going to make it so then, I don't know, just in general, you have more uses. I don't know. It's just, to me personally, Wafer just feels like it's more valuable overall in a run as opposed to Pyromaniac. I'm putting this above Parasite. Fly is just, is it even higher than all this stuff just because it blocks all these tiers? No. Yes. No. 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 We're putting it there. Ghost Baby Spectral Shot of the thing. I'm putting this right here. Or right here. Proptosis. I think I always value Proptosis and Lump of Coal similarly. I know Proptosis you have to get very close to whatever you're shooting, but I still feel like it's just such a good damage up that I would put, I value it at a similar level to Lump of Coal. I don't know, that's just my thoughts. God, we still have so much, guys. We still have so much. This is definitely going to be a multi-stream thing. For sure. For sure going to be multiple streams. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. Because I'm getting sleepy. I mean, I had my first day of law school orientation today, and it was a long day, that's for sure. I'm getting sleepy already. Thank you for the follow, Mac Blag, on the Twitch side of things. Highly appreciate it. Welcome to the Pupper Gang. Hope you enjoy your stay with us. I'm gonna grab Ghost Pepper because I just saw it. This thing is going S tier. This thing is going... one of the best items of the game, unironically. Yeah. And put it over Polly. And then where's the bird's eye? Here it is. I think I value them both very similarly. All right, give me one more item to add on, and then I think I'm calling it from there because I want to be able to actually not be falling asleep while doing this. Last item to value to put on a tier list before I save this and make it move on. What do we think? I'll take the first thing that I see. First thing I see. BFF. I think we already put it. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I already put it. Put it right here in A. C-section. There we go. C-section. All right. Whatever. I'm going to do C-section and also do BBF. Why not? Why not? Well, they came in at the same time pretty much. C-section, I highly value. But after what we talked about more and more in the past, I mean, it's homing. Lowest D for what? For C-section? You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy for that. No, unironically. Oh, for the bomb fly? I'll think about it. I think... I hate to say it, but I actually am going to put this here. I think I'm actually going to put this... Yeah, I'm going to put that there. And then... put this here. And C-section's going back there. Yeah. And I'll do Big Beautiful Fly, which is... put $3 bill S tier. Fuck no. Fuck no, gamer. Fuck no. Where's the fly? There it is. Mom's knife has really bad synergies. At least my... oh, yeah, I agree. Look, Mom's fly does have really bad synergies, but at the same time, you get it, and you will probably kill almost anything. Like, very easily. Which is just what makes it so strong. Like, yes, it's harder to clear rooms, but, like, still, you throwing it out, most things are going to die in, like, 1 to 2 knife throws. I hate that it doesn't have good synergies, but the fact of the matter is, it's probably one of the strongest items in the game. You get it, and it's probably an insta-win. This fucker is going to go, like... bottom of D is a little bit excessive, but at least it gets bomb synergies. I don't know if you guys remember that from my Impossible Seed run, but BBF does get bomb synergies. So you get something like brim bombs, and every time it explodes, it's shooting brim everywhere. Stuff like that. So yeah. I'd like to put it a little bit higher. Honestly, I'm gonna put it bottom of C. Put Holy Light A tier, guys. Okay. I'm done. Holy Light, last fucking thing I'm putting. Holy Light is the last thing I'm putting. Holy Light is the last thing I'm putting. As long as you play around BBF, it can be very useful. It carried my Impossible Seed run, okay? I have a newfound appreciation for it, nerds. You can't blame me. You can't blame me. You can't blame me for that, okay? I have a newfound appreciation for it because of that. I love Holy Shot, by the way. Remember that sometimes whenever you see Mom's Knife, you genuinely just ignore it because it's so not fun. That's the thing. It's so boring and not fun, but you will just win a run if you pick it up. That's the sucky thing. That's definitely the sucky thing, and I agree with you. I agree with you that it's boring and not fun. But also it's just incredibly strong. Do I have anything luck-based up here already? You love golden what? I didn't even say golden. What? I like it there. All right, there's where we're gonna call it. I will continue this. Brother, I have no clue where you're getting that. I didn't say that at all. That's not an item. That's literally not an item. That's not an item. Hello? Thinking number one, that's completely different, but no, the golden showers is not an item. I said holy lights. I didn't say golden at all. All right, I'm done for now. We'll pick this up at another point. Well, let's make this like a two-parter. I'm fucking dying here. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, lose my marbles. Let me take this off of being on screen and make sure that I save this. Why is it doing that? Okay, let me make sure we log in and make sure we don't lose this. That's what I'm gonna do real quick. I have to sign in with an account to be able to keep my tier list. Okay. I'm gonna really hope that it saved it. It saved it. Okay, perfect. All right, save. Repentance item tier list. Isaac Repentance. Save. It is going to get saved to my account, and we will pick this up another time. That being said, why is my shit going down so much? What the fuck? All right, regardless. That being said, am I able to make this? Fuck. Okay, there we go. All right, whatever. All right. That being said, that is where I'm gonna call it. I'm tired, gamers. I'm gonna go make some dinner and take a rest. I appreciate your guys' support today, though. Thank you for the bits today. Thank you for the follows and for the support in general. Let's find out who we're gonna raid to, because of course we are gonna raid to somebody because we like supporting our fellow streamer. Has been enough eye-sacking nerding for today. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna raid out to Deanie. I haven't raided out to Deanie in a while, and they're live. They're playing Isaac right now, actually playing the game, unlike us, who were literally just sitting, going through a tier list the entire time. Yippee. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Join me in this raid to Deanie. Send them some doggy D1 waves, all that good stuff. If you're watching on TikTok, unfortunately, you cannot follow through with the raid. But if you want to hop on over to the Twitch side of things and be able to also do that, then by all means, you're more than welcome to. Know that I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok when I go live. And that I have videos on YouTube and TikTok going out semi-frequently. If you guys enjoy my content, consider following and subscribing on all platforms. I really sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, besides that, next time I'll be live is Thursday at 1 p.m. my time. So I'm pretty sure it's 1 p.m. Let me just quickly check that. Yeah, 1 p.m. my time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I could send a link there while rating. Yeah, but it would only be to Twitch. Don't worry. It's all good. It's also a way to get them to come over to the Twitch side of things, nerds. Don't worry. But yeah, make sure to check out all the platforms. I'm trying to put out content pretty consistently. Next stream will be on Thursday. Don't miss it. We're gonna be playing Gauntlet stuff. I will set up doing the tier list for. Maybe I'll just do the tier list. I don't freaking know. We'll see. We'll see what I do on Thursday. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Now, time's your peace out. Stay safe and have yourselves a damn good one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.